by my side.
I love the NSN. This was a wonderful jazz brunch. This was a wonderful time to reconnect, and it's always great to stay connected to the network.
We're really going to be discussing how to elevate your resume to the top.
I hope you're ready to take in a wealth of information from our panelists.
I think what's really important, and you guys are doing it now and being here at this NSN event, is continuing to make rich connections, not random connections, in your network. So you build your network.
It is about your network. Hopefully you started building your network before you've lost your job. A network equals a safety net.
By being a member or being a part of the NSN and other organizations, that is one of the biggest things that I look for when I'm looking at a resume or looking at a candidate.
I know there's times when you may embellish slightly, but when you're in the interview and you're asked about those various items, be able to speak to them. Otherwise, it's considered an untruth and will put you to the side very quickly.
I'm a salesperson, and I think one of the things that you can best do is be able to say, hey, I can sell out of a box, but I also understand part of the edges of your box, and let me tell you how I can navigate that. That's impressive.
This was my first time here, National Sales Network, and I found it quite beneficial. It was great for networking, but also, more importantly, educational. Hearing other sales experts, multiple industries, able to lend their advice and experiences to how you can become a better person and elevate yourself to a new level. So I recommend this networking group to anybody, in this organization, anybody, especially here in the Los Angeles area, as well as abroad.
I had a great time. This is my first time attending an NSN function, and I enjoyed myself. Faye and Cliff, thank you very much. Everything was wonderful. I networked with several people in human resources, and I'm going to make connections with them later. And thank you. I had a great time.
Very great event. I loved it on a Saturday afternoon. Great food. Enjoyed the speaker, Antonio. Kevin Tony was off the chain. I got his book and his CD. Clifton Faye, love you guys. You guys doing great things here.
Start making noise right now. I want you to make that noise until he gets to this stage. Ladies and gentlemen, the master of sales motivation, Victor Antonio.
Most people don't want to be pressured into buying. Would you agree with that? Nobody wants to be pressured into buying. But is it possible to empower people to make a decision you want them to make? I think it is. Write down a number, don't let your neighbor see it, between 2 and 10. Write down any number between 2 and 10. Got it? Take that number and multiply it by 9. Now, that number corresponds to the letter of the alphabet. 1A, 2B, 3C, 4D, 5E. Write the letter down. Think of a European country that begins with that letter. Write it down. Look at the second letter in that country. You see it? Think of a large land mammal that begins with that letter. Also, write down the color of that mammal. Write down the color of the mammal. You write down the color? All right. Raise your hand if this makes sense. There are no gray elephants in Denmark. That is a cheap parlor trick to illustrate one thing. Just by a sequence of questions, I can guide you to the conclusion I've already predetermined for you. Because listen carefully. The average salesperson practices what to say. The superior salesperson practices what to ask. Therein lies the difference.
It's so amazing. Victor Antonio, he's like a Zig Ziglar, but only blacker and younger.
Now, this signature event would not be possible without the support of our loyal and generous local sponsors and the commitment of our enthusiastic members.
So the first award is our scholarship award. The winner this year is Yosef Milaku from Beaverton, Oregon.
I'd just like to say it is a privilege and an honor truly to receive this scholarship. Going to USC is a dream come true, is by far the happiest day of my life. And this NSN scholarship only expands that tenfold. So I'm just very grateful for all of you here today. Thank you.
NSN LA 2013 Philanthropic Award for Outstanding Work in the Community is presented to Scarlett Quarles, radio host, The Dialogue. Ladies and gentlemen, our NSN LA 2013 Professional Legacy Award is presented to Jim Colon, Vice President of Sales, Toyota Motor Sales USA. Our NSN LA 2013 Visionary Awards, NSN LA Program Chair Cheryl Green, NSN LA Vice President of Membership Reggie Harbour, NSN LA Vice President of Finance Toisha Chisholm, the NSN LA 2013 Committee of the Year, the Membership Committee. Specifically, they're talking to the Director of Membership, Tanya Matthews, for her hard work and dedication. Come on up, sis. Please give an outstanding round of applause to our two 2013 Al Goodman Outstanding Member Award winners, NSN LA co-chairs of mentoring, Mr. Dexter Levy and Mr. Stephen Levy.
Business is so critical with relationships, and this is a great opportunity for me to maintain those relationships. I love the NSN, and you need to get connected to the network.
NSN LA, get connected to the network.
NSN, get connected to the network.